Can you believe the way they were negotiating with their kids to eat? I would never. Bleh. If you eat just the toast, I'll give you $5. 2 bites. 3 bites. Okay. Deal. Yeah, I'm all done. If you eat a bite of broccoli, I'll give you a cookie. No. If you lick the broccoli, I'll give you a cookie. Yummy. No, air licks don't count. You have to really lick it. Got my cookie now? Look, Mommy, I'm eating like a dog. Oh, you know what dogs really like? Catching peas in the air. Come on, let's practice. Oh, yeah, can I get on the ground? Oh, we're getting down like a dog too? Okay. Okay, you ready? Set, go. Again. Good job. I will feed him the whole meal like this if it gets him to eat. If you're nearing 3 years old with your toddler, you are probably entering what I would deem the most difficult period yet. So here's some things I've learned that might help you out with their big feelings. For starters, do not engage in battle with them in any way. Do not start yelling at them because it's only going to escalate the whole situation. Don't even try to be like, give me that toy, you threw it, I'm throwing it in the trash. Because they're going to be like, okay, let me help you throw it in the trash. Our method of correcting behavior is either they are removed from something or something is removed from them. So for instance, if something gets thrown across the room, which is my son's new favorite thing to do when he's frustrated, the toy gets taken away. I'm not yelling, I'm not threatening to throw it away. I'll just tell them, you can have this later, we'll try again when you're more calm. And I also tell them, hey, if you're frustrated, you can stomp your feet, you can smack a pillow, you can yell. You're allowed to be frustrated, you're just not going to throw your toys. You have to be consistent, you have to do it right away, which I know sometimes is an inconvenience when you're doing something else, but you have to be on it because they will test your boundaries. They will look at you and do it to see what you're going to do about it. But I have noticed it is having an impact on my son. The other day he went to throw something and he brought his arm back and he paused and he was thinking about it for a few seconds because he knew if he let that toy go, it was getting taken away. So give this a try. It's not an overnight fix. You have to keep at it constantly and just know we are all in the trenches of the 3-year-old together. If you have a baby, I know that it feels like you need to constantly be entertaining them when they're going from one nap to the next. You're just moving them around from playmat to bouncer to reading them books to what could I possibly be doing with them the whole time. But I'm here to tell you, after experience with my first, that is not the case. They do not need entertainment 24/7. Sometimes it's okay for them to just exist. Now, we do a lot of playtime. I like putting my daughter down and letting her wiggle around and move because that's great for them. And I do talk to her a lot. But when it comes to constantly entertaining her, I try not to do that because I did that with my first. And now that he's 3 years old, I feel like he needs constant entertainment from me because he was so used to getting that as a baby. Most mornings when we first wake up, she literally just sits on her little boppy pillow or somewhere next to me on the couch that's safe while I drink my coffee, and we'll chit chat a little bit while my toddler watches Bluey, and that's it. We just hang out. And once she's at the age that she can hold a toy, I'll hand her a toy and be like, here, hang out with this, and we'll just kind of exist for a little bit. Because even us adults sometimes just want to relax and not have a lot going on. It is very overstimulating for their little brains to always have something in their face going on. So don't feel bad about it. Hey buddy, let's go get ready so we can go to the zoo. I don't want to go. You don't want to go to the zoo? Okay. Where are you going? I'm gonna go change out of my jeans if we're not going to the zoo. That's fine, we'll just stay home. No, I want to go to the zoo. What is happening right now? I didn't want to come inside. Ah! Whoa, what's wrong? My shoe's undone. Okay, fix it. I don't want to fix it. Okay, I'll fix it. There you go. I wanted to fix it. Hey buddy, the dogs need to go outside. Do you want to let them out or do you want me to let them out? I can do it. You want to let them out. Okay, go ahead. I need you to go let them out now, please. I don't want to. You don't want to let them out. Okay, then I'm going to let them out, okay? Okay. Go on. Go on. No! I wanted to do it! Okay, we're going to start with A. That's right. And A makes the ah sound like apple. Apple. Good job. Okay, next is B. B. Yes, B does go B for banana or B, banana. And then we have C. And C makes the Snake. Not quite. Snake starts with an S. I know it sounds like C should be S, but actually, well, sometimes C does go S, and sometimes it goes ch, but usually it goes k. Kite. Yes, like kite, but no, kite starts with a K. C and K sound the same. You know what? Actually, we'll come back to C. C's a really hard one. Okay. And then we have D, and D makes the d. Yes, duh sound, like dinosaur. Then E. E for elephant. For elephant. I know you love elephant. And then we have F for frog or f***ing. Yes, F for you're not wrong. Okay, that's enough letters for today. Here's some snacks I love as a busy mom of two. These True Bars are the greatest thing I think I've ever tasted. They are a protein bar, but they taste straight up like cookie dough and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I love them. Heavenly Hunks. I eat these every single night. The Mush Overnight Oats. These are more like an easy breakfast, but you can eat them whenever you want. These single serve hummuses and some non-dippers. You can also buy the mini guacamole ones. I love those too. Baby Bells and cheese sticks because you can just never have enough cheese. These peanut butter oat balls, which I am obsessed with, and I make them at home. I can share that recipe with you if you want it. And you can just make a bunch of lunch meat sandwiches ahead of time. The key to that though is to put the condiments between the cheese and the deli meat. That way it's not touching the bread and they won't get soggy in the fridge. And of course, keep a variety of fruit washed and ready to eat. I just washed these, that's why they're in the strainer, but keep them ready to go in your fridge so you can just grab them when you're hungry. If you have toddlers though, they'll probably eat them all first. And these chomp sticks make for a quick and easy snack on the go. And I forgot to share this one with you guys, but these Simple Mills almond bars, delicious. And you can find most of these items at Costco. Mommy, who's that? I don't know who that is, buddy. Maybe, baby, I don't know. Mommy doesn't know everybody's name. Their name is Jim and Pam. Their name is Jim and Pam. Mommy, what's that guy doing? Looks like he's running, buddy. Because he likes running. Because he's keeping his body healthy. Where's he going? I don't know where he's going. Probably to the... He's running to the grocery store. So he can... to get a cookie. Because... I'm out of answers. I don't know. I don't know anything else. Dispatch, I've arrived for pickup. 2 passengers, heavy baggage, questionable behavior. Hey buddy, is this a deluxe ride? I have a lot of... What is that? That is the wagon seat you have requested every ride. No, I want this one. Okay, I guess your sister can ride in the bassinet. I'll swap it out. Mommy, why you keep moving my seat? Am I going here or there? Am I the driver now? Are we going to the park? Do I still get to have my snacks? Can I have more juice? We don't need this. It's a little hot for that. Okay, wagon mode deactivated. Let's roll. Okay. Wait, I want my feet up. Okay. Shade thingy too. Sleep mode? No, I want to see. Yes, Your Majesty. There you go. Snacks are complimentary, tips are welcome. Right.
Uncle's is 5 out of 5 stars. Would ride again.
If you're nearing 3 years old with your toddler, you are probably entering what I would deem the most difficult period yet. So here's some things I've learned that might help you out with their big feelings. For starters, do not engage in battle with them in any way. Do not start yelling at them because it's only going to escalate the whole situation. Don't even try to be like, give me that toy, you threw it, I'm throwing it in the trash. Because they're going to be like, okay, let me help you throw it in the trash. Our method of correcting behavior is either they are removed from something or something is removed from them. So for instance, if something gets thrown across the room, which is my son's new favorite thing to do when he's frustrated, the toy gets taken away. I'm not yelling, I'm not threatening to throw it away. I'll just tell them, You can have this later. We'll try again when you're more calm. And I also tell them, hey, if you're frustrated, you can stomp your feet. You can smack a pillow. You can yell. You're allowed to be frustrated. You're just not going to throw your toys. You have to be consistent. You have to do it right away, which I know sometimes is an inconvenience when you're doing something else, but you have to be on it because they will test your boundaries. They will look at you and do it to see what you're going to do about it. But I have noticed it is having an impact on my son. The other day he went to throw something and he brought his arm back and he paused and he was thinking about it for a few seconds because he knew if he let that toy go, it was getting taken away. So give this a try. It's not an overnight fix. You have to keep at it constantly. And just know we are all in the trenches of the 3-year-old together. Here's how you can get your toddlers to do anything you want. It's a 2-part technique, so if one doesn't work, you can use the other method. First is rebranding. For instance, my toddler does not like breakfast anymore. If it's called breakfast, he's not eating it. He just wants snacks. So we will turn breakfast into a snack. However, you have to be careful with this one because if you make something like eggs, he's like, no, that's you cooking. That is breakfast. I don't want that. I want a snack. These overnight oats, however, make a perfect snack and they're delicious with all fresh ingredients. These are my favorite. I love them and so does he. Smoothies also work. They are a great snack. You can do this with names too. Like if they won't eat fish, you can call it like beach chicken or ocean chicken or whatever I've heard somebody use. That works too. And two, if you really want them to do something, you have to turn it into a game or a competition of some sort. So like if you want them to go to the bathroom and they don't want to, our new game is let's measure how much pee you have in your body. And he loves it for us to each guess, like how much pee do you think I have, Mama? How much pee do you think I have? And we'll each take a guess. I think you have this much, and we'll go see. If you really want them to go do something by themselves, how strong do you think you are? I bet you're not strong enough to go do this by yourself if you know they're capable of doing it by themselves. Are you listening? Are you taking notes? Give this a try. I hope it helps. Hey, buddy. What's wrong? I can't smile at you? No. Okay, jeez. And Mackenzie said, cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo? Is he a rooster? Don't make that noise. Sorry, I was just trying to play along with you. Oh no, I dropped my blueberry. That's okay, we'll pick it up later. My blueberry's gone forever. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside, it's fun inside. What's up, buddy? Don't sing. You're not even in the same room as me. Hey, bud, what do you want for breakfast, pancakes or eggs? Nothing. Of course, our new favorite food. All right, buddy, let's get dressed. Nope. How do you wake up with so much energy and spite all in one body? If it's a 15-minute car ride and I take a 10-minute nap, that should be enough to energize me for the next 5 hours. And then it'll be too late for me to take another nap and I can rain terror on the whole family. If I ask mommy for a banana, she has 3 possible ways of serving it to me and she only gets 1 chance to choose correctly. If she serves it wrong, I'm not eating it because I'm mad at her and it tastes different. If they put me to bed at 8, I'll sleep until 7 a.m. But if they put me to bed at 9, I'm gonna sleep till 6 a.m. because fuck them for putting me to bed too late. If mom serves me 3 home-cooked meals today, I'm gonna eat a quarter of one and then have 6 pouches and a slice of cheese. Perfect. If I go down for my nap 30 minutes too early, I'm gonna wake up after 40 minutes because I just wasn't tired enough. But if I go down for my nap 30 minutes too late, I'm gonna throw a 20-minute tantrum because now I'm overtired. If it is between 40 and 60 degrees and mom tries to put more than 1 layer of clothing on me, I'm gonna lose it and then I'm gonna wear 0 clothes because now I'm mad. I'm gonna eat 3 pounds of pasta tonight so that mom thinks I absolutely love it. And then when she tries to serve it to me again, I'm gonna absolutely hate it and just throw it everywhere. Here's some toddler parenting tips for you to keep in mind. If they start doing something that you do not like, it's not dangerous, it's not hurting anything or anyone, you just don't like it. For instance, saying the F word. Don't acknowledge it because as soon as you acknowledge it, it is now their favorite word in the dictionary. Do not listen to any song unless you're willing for it to become your toddler's favorite song. You can listen to all the nursery rhymes in the world, but the moment you listen to a bar song by Shabuzi, it's suddenly now your kid's favorite song. Our newest favorite is Miss New Booty, and my son interprets it as booty, 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 looking like a whale. I can't even correct that. Just like the Pavlovian experiment with the dogs, you can condition kids if they sit in a particular chair more than 2 days in a row and have an applesauce. Every time they sit in that chair, they're gonna request an applesauce. Do not mention the texture, consistency, anything about a food. If you say, You took a strawberry away because it was too mushy. Now they're going to tell you that every strawberry is too mushy and they're not going to eat it. You better just suck it up and eat that mushy strawberry for them. If you add a step to your bedtime routine, such as let's race around the house before we get into bed, you better be prepared to race around the house every night from here on out before you get in bed. Do not skip the intro to any show or movie, or really don't even skip songs. Let's just treat it like it's the 90s. Nothing can be messed with. It just is what it is.